Bronny to the Lakers. Now, I've had a couple of conversations with a couple of people around, my circles, the gaming community, my job, what I'm saying, people like that. And I'm on, I don't know what side you on. We're going to figure that out here in a second, but I have my take on it. I'm going to let you get your take, man. How do you feel about Bronny being drafted 55th to the Lakers? Is this something that he deserved, or is it something that is a product of nepotism? Which one is it for you, D-Lo?
So, I mean, it's definitely a product of nepotism. And to be honest with you, after just thinking about it, I don't really have an issue with it. It's a complicated situation nonetheless because of what all comes with it. Bronny playing at USC last year didn't produce a whole lot, but he also was coming off of heart scare, the heart little cardiac arrest that he had, recovering from that. So his minutes,
congenital heart failure,
yeah. So he had minute reduction and whatnot. Getting back to the swing of things, but then he's also LeBron James' son. Everybody knows what LeBron has done for the league. So it's definitely nepotism, or can be viewed as nepotism, but I don't really have an issue with it because there have been worse picks at 55th in the NBA. And
there ain't been too many good ones at 55.
You know what I mean? So there have been worse picks, and it's not like Bronny in the combine didn't show that he has some type of athleticism. He has the skills to be something in the NBA. It may not be a great player, but who knows, right? But I say I don't have an issue with it because, again, if anybody deserves to afford their children privileges in the NBA, LeBron James is one of those individuals. Whether you like him, love him, hate him, you're indifferent about him, whatever the case may be, he's definitely an individual that can afford that. And I mean, it's not like Bronny was the first pick. Now, if he was like a first round draft pick,
like a lottery pick,
I might be like, come on now. Sure. I think the only issue I really have with it is I was wrong, and you were right. You said he was going to get picked regardless. He was going to go to. He'd be a one and done regardless of what it is because of LeBron. And I was like, I don't see him being a number one, a one and done. So if that's the only issue I have with that is that I was wrong. But again, Bronny's not making any decisions. Bronny's it's not a leader of any group of people. He's a good kid. But he's not in the driver's seat when it comes to making those decisions. And if we're talking about nepotism in America, we know that there are plenty of kids that have been privileged to be put in situations where they are making decisions and they're not ready to make those decisions, or they don't deserve to be in that situation to make decisions to be in positions of power, but they are because of who their parents are or because of who they know. So I really don't have a real issue with it. As much as I thought I would, I don't think I do. So what about you? How you feel about it?
So, yeah, you're right. I did say that he was going to get drafted regardless. I also said that I don't think he deserved to get drafted. But I did say he was going to get drafted regardless. He was going to get drafted because of his dad. And I don't have an issue with the nepotism thing either, to be perfectly honest with you, because nepotism is rampant in society anyway. Like, not just NBA. You see it in the NFL. You see it in business. You see it all over the place, bro. So I don't have a problem with the nepotism situation. The problem that I have with it is the rampage that people are going on because of the nepotism, because it's LeBron James. I can't stand, like, we talk about Bron all the time as a guy who can't win for losing. Like, anything he does is going to be shat on because they're comparing him to Michael Jordan, which everybody.
Hold on. No. I mean, I know that's a word, but I ain't never. We're not going to breeze past that. We are not doing that today.
We can't breeze past the shat? We can't breeze past the shat?
We can't do that. We cannot do that.
Listen,
what?
Bro.
Sticks?
Everything he does gets shat on
Wow.
Because he's LeBron James. Like LeBron James is the epitome of, like we keep talking about, he's the epitome of you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. And this is just another situation where people are criticizing LeBron James for getting Bronny, who a lot of people deserve. He didn't deserve to be in the NBA. I am one of those people who say he shouldn't have been drafted. I think they could have got somebody. I think they could have got somebody else at 55, like his teammate, Boogie Ellis, who averaged 16, 4 and 3, just like, you know what I'm saying, Bronny averaged 4, like 3 and 2 or something like that. So it's like they could have got Boogie Ellis at 55 and got Bronny off the UFA and been good. Like they still could have like they could have at least let him go through summer league and see, okay, how is he going perform in the summer league against all these other rookies, all these other guys who are competing for roster spots. How is he going to compete? How's he going to compete against those guys? And then gave him, you know what I'm saying, some kind of contract. But this man is about to get a multi-year guaranteed rookie contract, bro, at 55, pick 55, bro. So it's like, yes, this is nepotism. Like it 100% is. Like Bronny averaging 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists does not, his production, just like D'Lo said, does not deserve to be in the NBA. He does not deserve to be a second round draft pick. But because LeBron is his dad, that's why he got there. Now, D'Lo also mentioned, it's not like he don't have talent. It's not like he didn't show in the combine that he can shoot it, that he does have some athleticism, that he can defend. I mean, he's a little undersized coming into trying to be he's not going to be a point of attack defender. He might be a wing defender, like a 3-and-D guard, something of that nature, but he's not going to be guarding people's best player. So Bronny is going to come into the situation. He's coming into a situation where I don't think he can lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we being real, okay, let me backtrack that.
Yeah.
If he doesn't at least show a little glimpse of some type of performance or some type of production in this year, he's going to get heavily criticized for it, especially because he's LeBron's dad. I mean, LeBron's son. So I do agree with that. But in the same sense, LeBron's son. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's going to be one of those things where he going to have to do something or at least show some kind of progress going into year 2 to where they can say, okay, we picked up Bronny at 55 and it was warranted because he did this and he's going to be able to do this moving forward in his career. Yeah. I also read that Austin Rivers is, you know, of course, he was a product of some kind of a product of nepotism. He played very much way better than Bronny did when he was at Duke. So he was one that deserved to be picked in the lottery where he was. So Austin Rivers is a different type of story, but he played with his dad and with the Clippers, and he was a little bit of a product of nepotism too. But he's one of those guys who was like, hey man, like I just hope he goes somewhere and is able to progress and low key get out of his dad's shadow. Basically what he was saying pretty much. So I mean,
getting out that shadow.
He's never going to be able to get out of it, but
out of that shadow.
Never. He's always going to be compared to his dad, which I can understand why he's
unfair.
Very much so. There's no way.
Unfair.
There's no way, D-Lo, that he's going to be able to match anything that his dad did. His dad is on the Mount Rushmore. You can say 1A, 1B. You can say 1, 2. You can say 2. You can say whatever you want to say. He's on that top 4, regardless. He's on that top 4. Face is on the mountain, bro. You're not taking it off. So Bronny's going to have he's got an uphill battle moving forward. But I mess with it that he's in the league. I'm one that say he shouldn't have been drafted. They probably could have still got him off the undrafted free agent and been good. But who am I to say
he was these guys doing? He was in a win-win situation coming into it though, because he 100% said he was in the transfer portal, but he also had his name in the draft, which means like okay, and he said, I just want to hear my name called. I don't care. If I don't get my name called, I can go back to school.
That's how they was playing it. But
that's how they were playing it, right?
That's how Rich Paul was playing it. That's how the media was playing it.
That's the theatrics that Rich Paul put behind it. But whatever the case may be, I think Bronny actually would have went back to school if he did not hear his name called. But
that's probably what he should have did. If we being real, that's probably what he should have did. Like,
I mean, probably what he should. But like we said, it is not like he did not show he had some skill to play the game at the combine.
For sure.
Because before the combine, I knew he had that athleticism, but I didn't think he was shooting like that. And it still remains to be seen in game situation. Pros look great shooting against air or catching against air, throwing against air.
I look good shooting against air, and I was a football player.
You know what I mean? But so, when game situation hits, everything changes, right? So, but I mean, he was in a win-win situation with this anyway, because again, if he didn't get his name called, he could have went back to school, but he did get his name called, and he's playing with his dad, who's gonna take. I mean, he's gonna get criticized. Bronny is, but his dad's gonna take on the brunt of the criticism for this decision, as he already has, and it has the Lakers. So, I mean, I said, when you said he's in a win-win situation earlier, but now as I'm talking it through, he probably is in a win-win situation. But people are just going to be people. They're going to throw everything at him just because of who his dad is, and be unfair to him and be ugly towards him because he is a product of a situation and the hard work that his dad did to get him into the situation, to get him on the Lakers. So.
Right. And we just got to see how it progresses. Shout out to JJ Redick whenever they were introducing Dalton Connect and Bronny as the draft picks. And he was saying, hey, this is something that Bronny that he earned, that he deserved. And some part of that is true. It's a little, you know what I'm saying? They got to play it to the media, but some of that is true. He did earn it. He does deserve to be a professional basketball player. He has the athletics. He has the talent for it. It's just, the nepotism is crazy, but
the real question is, was JJ's position earned? But we ain't gonna get into that right now.
I'm gonna slide out on that one. But I'm gonna slide out on that. But I mean, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. We'll just have to see how they perform this year coming up, man. But we'll check it out.
Yeah, all right.